What's good, YouTube? We back in the basketball trenches with some more good content, and today we got another banger. All right, so if you guys remember, like about almost 3 weeks now, 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, your boy Jaylen Brown signed a $304 million contract extension with the Boston Celtics. $304 million contract extension with the Boston Celtics. And now when we say big bag, we mean it. That was a big bag. And, a lot of people had something to say about it. A lot of fans, a lot of people said that it was good that he was able to get paid that amount of money. A lot of people thought that it was extremely good that he made the statement that he made regarding his specific amount of money. Jaylen Brown actually went out there and said that with this new update in pay, that he plans on rebuilding the financial infrastructure within Black Wall Street. That was big. To make a comment like that, that's huge, bro. And especially for our community, we got to understand when people say stuff like that, it's deep. But in addition to that, Jaylen Brown has been playing on a significant level. This past finals against Golden State, it was a little iffy. Granted that this is their first finals appearance as young superstars, him and Jason Tatum, it was still a little iffy, and you could tell from the series that he needed to develop his game. And I'm not the only person who feels this way. You got NBA legend Rick Barry, who recently spoke out on Jaylen Brown's contract and stated that paying him $304 million for his contract extension is a little bit too much money for a player of his stature. He said that Jaylen Brown turned the ball over too much in the finals, that he's not consistent enough, and he under-averaged as far as the points, rebounds, and assist ratio. He under-averaged based off what he should have averaged. No, he had a lot to say, and I'm bringing this to my channel because I want to know what you guys think. Us as basketball fans, and remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. As basketball fans, I want to know what people feel about Jaylen Brown's contract in general. Do you guys feel like it was too much money? Do you guys feel like he was underpaid or overpaid? Do you feel like he still needs to develop his game so that the game meets the price point? There's a lot to talk about regarding these type of situations, especially with contracts exceeding this amount. So many other players that you could have dealt that bag to. Two that I always like to mention is Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. They played great over the last year. They played great, especially as a 1-2 punch on the Sacramento Kings. Them boys deserve it bad. But nonetheless, though, I want you guys to check this out. I got the clip here for y'all of Rick Barry pretty much stating why he feels like Jaylen Brown didn't deserve a $304 million contract extension. Let's get into it. Let's get it.
I mean, you look at some of the contracts they have, even, like Brown, $306 million. I mean, that's just hard for me to believe. I mean, you know what his average in the playoffs for them is 18.5 points a game. I mean, 18.5 points a game, and he's going to make $69 million in the last year of his contract.
That's a lot of money, Rick.
But 18.5 points a game that's nothing. Seriously, to pay somebody that kind of money, and he's a nice player. I really like him. But, man, he's got to improve his game. He turns the ball over too much. He tries to force things, and so is his teammate, Tatum. That's one of the reasons they lost to the Warriors 2 seasons ago. They make too many turnovers. In the game of basketball, you must say, there's a saying, keep it simple, stupid. Okay? Keep it as simple as possible. You take what the defense gives you. A play is only designed so everybody knows where they are, and if the ideal thing happens, you know where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do if certain things happen. But if other things happen, you change. You do it. You go the other way. You, again, take what the defense gives you.
I ain't gonna lie, OG got a point. But OG got to remember that these players are still young. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they are extremely young. Now, granted, 18.5 points per game, that ain't nothing. I mean, we've seen final series where LeBron has averaged 27 and Wade had 17 or 18 and Bosh averaged like 14, 15 around there. And their win-loss ratio was a straight up 50-50. They actually lost to the Dallas Mavericks with players like LeBron, Wade, and Bosh putting up small increments of numbers like that. So Rick Barry got a point. When you factor in gameplay and how much you paying this player, if he's not producing or giving you the results that you need as a team, then what's the point of giving him that bag? Stardom and fandom is cool. And I'm inspired by Jaylen Brown's aspirations to rebuild Black Wall Street if he could really follow through. But if he can't, then as a basketball player and as a fan, as me as a fan and him as a basketball player, or I know as a coach, they're expecting him to hold up his end of the deal. That's something you pay a player when they start averaging 28, 25, 26, 27. Numbers like Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, numbers that like the likes of Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Shaquille O'Neal, the numbers these guys put up, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the numbers that these guys averaged. That's the type of people that you want to dare that bag to. I'm guessing in the NBA world. But I don't know. I want to get a conversation started below about this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Overpaid, underpaid, does he need to develop? Is he developed enough? Let's get right into it. And remember, it's the basketball trenches. Stay in tune and stay plugged in like an extension cord. Let's get it.